Hello guys, a quick interruption before the video starts. For all of you who saw that I posted this video and thought, hey, this title seems oddly familiar. You're right, because this is a repost. You don't have to watch the video again if you already saw it once. Reason for this repost is that I messed up the right audio volume on the old video and therefore you had to turn your phone or whatever device you are watching it on very loud. So thanks for your understanding, and for all newcomers, enjoy the video. By the way, Happy New Year to y'all, and I will post another video on Friday the 6th July 18 o'clock. Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's been a really long time since I posted something, so I am very excited about this and future videos. As there's so much stuff that changed, this video is just gonna be a general overview of Prototype 2, and I will not be able to go into detail about everything you see, as a video would be at least an hour long if I did so. In the background you already see the new map design and some teasers for the new visuals. You probably noticed that the map is now a lot more edgier than it was before. This is because I implemented a system that will create the map from a really basic small image. This way I can make new maps really fast by just painting, and also scale them gigantically, as you can see with this third map. I hope you all want to hear more about this, as I will do a separate video on this topic. Next thing you will see is the first real AI in my game in terms of second player. At the time it has 3 different buildings: the Swordsman Tavern, the Bowman Tavern and the Ram Tavern. You can see how it randomly selects one of 3 buildings and places them into the next available spot. Here I also randomized how many it will build. In a real match, the AI will build one building at the beginning and then randomly choose to recruit forces or to build another building, with the odds obviously being much higher to recruit forces. If the AI has the possibility to recruit different forces because it has built the required structures, it will randomly choose one of the available forces to recruit. Now we come to the really exciting part of this video, the gameplay. As I said before, I can't go into detail about everything, but I will talk about the most obvious changes that you will notice. Beginning with the user interface, which took a long time to build and is in fact very interesting, so I will talk more about it in a specific video. And of course the next big change are the 3D models of the forces and structures, as well as their animations, which I am really proud of. I will show them off to you in a more epic way in another video, so be excited for that one. I also added something that shouldn't be missing in any RTS-like game, speaking of course of the minimap. Currently it just shows you where you are on the map and how the map looks, but I also want to add movement, so you don't have to scroll over the entire map to see the enemy base, but you can just click there on the minimap. Back to the in-game world, the animations all work very fluid, which is obviously a requirement, but took way more time and effort than you would ever expect. Quick tip there, if you ever make an archer attack animation, don't include the arrow, as it looks very weird when the arrow is in the animation and also spawns into the world. If you pay close attention, you should notice some inelegance there, but that will be fixed the next time I go into the animation hell. I hope that also the completely reworked combat system is noticeable, as the forces now attack enemies in their collider smoothly, and they also don't run around buildings they should attack anymore. I should probably also mention that this gameplay is played in more than double speed, because watching it is more fun that way. So don't worry about this game being too fast paced, I paid close attention to that. The remaining gameplay is now without user interface, so you can notice the difference. At this time, spamming archers is by far the most efficient way for winning, and some particular forces like miners and the ram for example don't have specific bonuses against structures as they should have, so they are currently very weak. This content has to be implemented in the future. Also, all of the stats of buildings and forces are likely to be changed in the future. Furthermore, there is still important content missing. I'm speaking of gold mines spread across the map, which can be conquered and then give you gold, so you can spend more money on your military and win the game. Now we are already at the end of this video. I could probably still talk hours about everything in my game, but I want to keep the videos really high quality content. Therefore, I spread those informations into at least 7 more videos, as you can see on the screen. And don't worry that I won't post videos for another 3 months, that won't happen again while I'm developing. Instead, I will post short videos like this in smaller time frames, like every week, and I will put less work steps into each prototype so that I can update you on a more regular basis. The next video will be a 3D model and of course animation showcase of all models which are currently in the game. Then I will also post a video on how I designed specific UI. I will also post a general devlog in which I will talk about a lot of small but important things like the minimap camera, the rework building, the recruiting and spell system, etc. Then I will also post a very exciting video about the plans for prototype 3, where I will of course talk about the next goals, but also make it possible for you to decide which goals could be in prototype 4. These videos will all be in a very understandable and entertaining way. Then I will also post 3 videos which will go into a little more technical logical direction, one of them in which I will explain the algorithm to create the maps, one in which I will explain the combat system, and one technical devlog in which I will show you my approaches to different problems like storing the force and structure values, the instantiation process of in-game elements like forces, the scene management, and so on. That being said, I hope you found this video amazing and that I made you want to see more of my content. Don't hesitate to like and subscribe. I will also post a comment under this video in which I announce the upload date and time for the next one, so you can truly trust me uploading something. Have a wonderful day, goodbye.